the distance from the stud on the bottom of the mount to the frame. You see that?
Yeah.
So about that right there. So that would will be really close. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I got my block of wood, 4x4, my hydraulic jack. I'm gonna pick it up to here. And maybe I'll have Sylvia's tell me when it's lining up.
I can't see the hole.
Oh.
Well, let me see if I can see it with the camera.
I think I feel it.
No, not really.
You see my finger?
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like it's off. See, I can move the engine a little bit. You can't see it, huh?
Well, I got this thing right here.
I tell you what, guys, because what we're gonna do is you get from under the car and from angle right there, you can see it.
Oh, okay.
All right, be right back. All right, you can see it over there.
Yep.
All right, so am I pretty much lined up?
Nope.
Okay, is it? Okay, I'm gonna jack up the frame till it just barely touches that bolt.
Okay. Okay, stop.
Hey, that was. All right, now. Where is it? Oh, over this way. So if I held it over this way?
Like it has to go towards the front.
The mount got to go toward the front?
No, the engine. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the mount has to go. Yeah, the mount has to go towards the front.
That ain't gonna happen.
Why?
Cause I can't.
Hold on.
Okay, like that?
Yep, right there. But where's your light? Oh, there you go. I think you were blocking my light. No, I can't see it.
Oh, I can't do this.
Right there.
I can't. No, I can't hold this in.
Here, give me the light.
Cause when I do it, I'm gonna be.
Give me the light. I'll hold the light.
It doesn't matter. Cause if I'm on this side, I'm gonna be in your way.
But if I put it on this side, you won't. Hold on. Let me get in here and not block my view. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Wait a minute, let me say like.
Okay. All right, so you went too far. Right, a little bit more.
All right, I'm gonna use my foot to jack it up just a little bit more.
Okay. Okay. Okay, right there.
Right there?
Yep.
Let me jack it up. How is it?
Good.
Is it in?
Yeah.
So I can let this go?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now what I'm doing, I'm feeling over here on the other side, and this looks pretty good. So let's pick this up. Good?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pick it up and tell me when that pin lines up also.
Okay. Good, you're in.
Let me look on the other side. The pin too?
Yep.
Let me look on this side. This one I'm going to have to lower the engine down a little bit. But I think it's up. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna jack it up. Did the mount set down yet? No.
That it's not all the way in.
That's probably because the engine is up now, which is okay. So what we're gonna do is go back up under here.
You mean back up, back down?
No. What you're gonna do is go back up and see this bolt right here.
Oh.
Okay, that's good. Let me go to the other side. Let me get a socket for the other side. 21. Okay, let me go get my cordless gun, the 21 millimeter. We're gonna be 21 millimeter deep. All right, and we're gonna tighten those up. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, got my 21 millimeter deep, my 2 3-inch, 1/2 inch drive extension. Let's get this one tightened up. Then we're gonna go to the other side over here. Tighten this one up. Then we're gonna go towards the front of the engine. And we got two 21 millimeter bolts, one right through this hole right here. And then right on the other side, same exact hole. Alright, next what I'm gonna do, I can take my hydraulic jack out of there. And then, and now our motor mount is not touching, right?
Right.
So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start lowering my engine from my engine support bar up here, and you should see that go down and touch. That going down?
Yeah. There you go. I think it's touching now.
There's still a lot of tension.
Oh.
Okay, there is no more tension on the engine. So, let's get back up under here. Yeah, both of them lined up. Get out two 21 millimeter nuts. Okay, and one is going right up here. And the other one that I just dropped is going up on this one. Alright, same 21 millimeter. Let's get those tightened up. And then we're going to remove our engine support bar. Alright, so let's get those tightened up and we'll be right back. Alright guys, now we're going to install our shaft right here, steering knuckle. We did put our bolt in there, so you know what, let's get our bolt out of here. Now, what's very important about this, guys, when you're racking pinion, this part right here, you see like a little indentation right there?
Yeah.
Your bolt when your bolt goes through, it's got to go across that. That locks that into place. So you got to make sure you go down enough or up enough to line that up. So what you're gonna do is go just bring this down. Now see, I want to put 2 bar right there. Should be able to get that bolt in there. And if that's just in the way, of course, now I'm going to have a problem getting the bolt in there. Okay. The bolt is in there. So now I'm going to use a 15mm swivel and 6-inch 3/8 drive extension. Let me get that. 1 second here.
Shouldn't you have been ready?
Yeah, I should, but you know.
I know what.
Trying to keep an eye on Sylvia at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
See what you get? See what you get for saying things?
Should have let me finish my joke.
Alright, so actually, let me see. I'm gonna use a 4-inch. Yeah, get in there. You want to make sure that's tight. You do not need that bolt coming out. That's why you saw me just hang on to that for a little while, because the thing tightens up like 65 foot-pounds, maybe a little bit more, but that's definitely enough. All right, so as far as our oil pan and everything up there, everything is done finally, because now we can go back onto the top and work. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, just like I said, we're going to change the thermostat since we got all this apart. To do this thermostat with everything on, how many? It takes like 2 to 3 hours or something to do this, so it's crazy. You might as well get it done now. All right, now the first thing we got to do is we got the ground cable right here coming from the battery, and this nut that's on the end of it is what's going to that shield. I don't know why they got such a big nut on that thing. So we're going to take that off, get you a 15mm wrench or a deep socket, and we're going to take that off right there. And once you get it loose, it should be able to start coming out by hand. And of course this one don't, but so we're going to go ahead and take this bolt completely off. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we got that out. Swing that to the side. Be sure to put that back. This thing won't be starting. Now you got access. Put the bolt to the side. You got access to a 13mm bolt right here, and it's holding in a coolant pipe. This pipe goes in here. Now this is the pipe that goes around to the alternator bracket, and the bolt right to the side of the engine. This is that bracket we put the clip off of. So I'm gonna use a 13mm shallow 3/8 drive ratchet. And get to the front of the car. And we're gonna take that bolt right out of there. All right, so let's get that bolt out, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I got it almost out. Now it might be easier. You got a little clip right here, a little connector. This connector is held in by a Christmas tree clip. So if you want, just pop that back out and move that to the side, and then you can go ahead here, continue turning this bolt out like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be in the front. My other arm, I'm going to go to the front of the engine and move the pipe around. Can you see this pipe right here? You need more light?
Yeah, I can see a little bit of it. Okay.
I'm going to move the pipe.
Okay.
So what I'm going to try now is try to back this pipe out of there. Now it's not important. If I don't back it out of there, it don't really matter right now, because once I get that up, get the housing up, it will be good. All right, now let's get us a pair of pliers or some hose clamp pliers so we can take this heater hose off. back here. All right, we'll be right back. All right, got my hose clamp pliers here.
I feel honored.
That I'm using your gift.
Yeah.
If this don't work, I'm gonna be so upset. Look at them. See, they got these things, man. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Bring them back. And I like these because they lock right into place, so I can actually leave that right there if I wanted to. And sometimes, of course, that hose is stuck up there, so you might want to get, and of course I don't have it, a screwdriver or a pair of pliers to grab it and twist it. Or let's see if it breaks loose. No, it don't. All right, let me go get a screwdriver. Be right back. All right, guys, got a flat screwdriver. You want to make sure you don't poke the hose. That's all you want to try to do, is just go around inside the hose just to break that seal off. And once you get that seal broken, the hose is going to come off fairly easy. As you can see, it's already walking itself back. Alright, now that you got the hose off, put it to the side. And now you want to get you a 10mm 3/8 drive socket, deep, and your 3/8 drive ratchet, or in this case, I'm going to be using my cordless impact. And you're going to have 2 bolts.
I did one.
One right there, and one right there. So let's get our socket in there. 1, 2. I hope that's it. I didn't want to get moved. Make sure I don't feel another one, huh? But let's get the bolts out. Okay, it's probably stuck on that pipe. Let's get those bolts set to the side. And shake this. Yeah, this pipe must got another, man, another bolt on this pipe somewhere, because this thing is not moving like I want. So let's see here. Oh, what's up with that? No, that's up there. I got something over here that I can't put my finger on it. Can you see on the side of it?
I see. No, I don't think that's going to the housing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get back there. Oh, okay. That sucks, man. It looks like I got a bolt right there. Yep. And it looks like a 15mm. Man, this job would suck if everything's in there. Alright, so let me try a 15mm wrench. Okay. Alright guys, let's you know, and make it easier, guys. You might have enough room for a 15mm shallow, my cordless impact, or a regular ratchet. Let's see. Oh yeah, heck of a lot easier. Just gotta make sure that hole's in the back. All right. All right, we got that bolt. Now let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. So let's pick up our housing. And twist it back and forth off of the pipe. And there we go, right there. And there's our thermostat. Man, feel this. Now, what you want to do on this O-ring right here, what you can do is replace it. Or you rub your fingers across the side like this. If you don't feel that O-ring protrude out more than a pipe, you're definitely going to have to replace that. Alright, so let's put that to the side and let's get our thermostat set up. We'll be right back. Alright guys, you're going to have your new thermostat. Your new thermostat is going to look kind of funky. It's going to look like that. And they're going to give you a roll for your, in case you run out of toilet paper, you can put it, use this instead of the shorter version. That's a corny joke, man. I should take that out.
Seriously, edit that out.
Oh yeah, that was corny. Alright, now what you're going to do, guys, your thermostat, these tabs right here, lock into the housing right there. So what the tool does, this is a tool, now you're going to go down, you're going to push this on, you're going to push down, and you're going to unscrew the thermostat. So watch what happens. Push down, turn it clockwise or counterclockwise, and let it up. Take it up, and there's your thermostat right there. Put it down. Now you got the jiggle pin right here. If you want, you can try to line it up the way this one is, the way you took it out. Put that on. Put it down, and make sure you got this little piece right here that's sticking out. Make sure that sets in that hole down in there. So you want to push that down, and you want to push it down and turn clockwise. Yeah, this is... What the heck? Why can't I get the other one? There we go. Oh, no. What the heck, man? This is... There we go. Alright. Alright, now make sure it's lined up before you let loose on that. And there it is, lined up. I've never in my life seen somebody do a thermostat like this. Alright, now you got this little blue little seal right there, the O-ring. You're going to take that out. So get your little screwdriver and just pick that right out of there. And then you're going to have it. Now, the thermostat we're using, just in case you guys want to know, we're using Gates. And here's the part number. And here is the part number to the seal. To the O-ring. Pop that out. Put that O-ring in there. Now, this O-ring, the housing, if you can see around there, like you see right around there, see how it goes around and it sticks out a little bit, a curve. Mm-hmm. It's like that 4 places around there. That's to keep this O-ring in place. You definitely don't want that popping out. So just put that in there. So don't use no silicone or nothing to hold that in place. That should hold it into place. If it don't, then okay, that is good. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, next thing you're going to do, guys, get you something to wipe around where the old housing was. Get your screwdriver, pick up on this pipe, and what you want to do is get the screwdriver wedged in there and pull that off, and then you want to wipe inside that groove. Now here's a good way of checking if your O-ring is good. Now you're looking at an angle just like that. The O-ring is round. See how this is flat going around? Mm-hmm. That means it's worn. That means it's time to change it. So let's go get us a new one and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got our new O-ring, and let's go around here and put it, make sure it's in the groove of that pipe. Okay, perfect. Now what you want to do is take a little antifreeze just to help with the installation. Now we're going gonna take our thermostat with the housing. We're gonna pick up on our pipe, and we're gonna put it in there. And just make sure you don't mess up the thermostat down there. What the heck, man? All right, now what I'm not letting it down to the engine yet. I'm going to twist back and forth and get that pushed in there. Man, wait a minute. Nope. I can tell right there, man. That thing is not going in there evenly. I gotta move this. You gotta make sure that O-ring is in there and not out. It's a stupid design. Okay. And while I got it like that, I'm gonna set it down into the engine. I'm gonna get the bolt that goes back here and get that started by a couple threads so that can stay lined up. And I must not be. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Then I'm gonna get my two 10mm bolts. Where the heck do I put the bolts at?
Up here, those. Oh.
All right, and we're gonna put those in and make sure they go down and start them off by a couple threads. And you gotta wiggle the thermostat housing around a little bit to make sure they are started. And now we're gonna get us a mirror, a small mirror, because we want to make sure that O-ring is not coming out of there, and it did go in there and seal. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, I got a mirror in there, and you want to take a mirror and you want to make sure you go around and make sure that O-ring is not sticking out of there, because if it is, you're gonna be taking this whole job back apart. So I'm going to bring the mirror down further, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. See underneath. Can you see underneath?
I think I'm looking underneath.
Okay, you're gonna be looking.
Yeah.
All right, so everything looked good. Let me go around to this side. And that one you ain't gonna be able to see. I'm looking at the top half. It is good. It is definitely good. So now that we got that, the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and start tightening up those bolts. Now when you tighten this up, it's going into aluminum, so you want to be very careful. So I'm taking my 10mm deep 3/8 drive, my 3/8 drive ratchet, and you want to bring these bolts down, and you want to go till it stops, and then turn just a little bit more. And notice how I'm alternating. Make sure I bring it down evenly. So you want to go till it stops, and then just a little bit more. That's it. All right, let's get this other one tightened up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, before we tighten up this bolt right here, let's take our 15mm bolt and put it back in this bracket. Where the heck was I? Somewhere around there. Maybe you should have paid attention to where it went. Alright, there we go. Now we're gonna go change over to our 13mm. And this time I'm gonna be using my ratchet here. And I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this bolt up. And again, it's going into aluminum, so it's just gonna be tightened up till it stops, and then a little bit more. All right, so let's get that tightened up and then tighten up to 15. All right, we'll be right back.